This is Rob Cruz with Complete Game, coming at you from the car, Southern New York, Sunday afternoon joyride, and working with some hitters this morning. And I had some thoughts that we talked about that I wanted to share, and basically it was along these lines. We were talking about hitting and how a lot of hitters just give away at bats based on poor decision making and poor choices at the plate. And poor choices at the plate not only speaks to what pitches you choose to swing at, but also what pitches you choose not to swing at that come back to bite you later on in that same at bat. So a lot of these hitters are basically starting out their season at minus 200 points. So you're basically spotting your opponent's 20 at-bats in a 100 at-bat season. And I wanted to talk about that, and I wanted to talk about how hitters get up to the plate in specific counts. So for example, if you are a hitter and you get up to the plate with a count of, I don't know, 2-0, 2-1, 1-0, 0-0, 3-0, or 3-1, that's 6 possible counts in which you actually have the hammer. You actually are ahead of the count. So you don't have any business swinging at balls that are not crushable, that are not double or better potential. There's no reason to swing at a pitch that you can't crush. I don't give a crap if it's a strike. You're not swinging at strikes in that particular account. You're swinging at your best possible pitches to drive into the outfield with backspin. I mean, that's what you should be thinking. But a lot of hitters, if you ask them those questions, they're telling you, they'll say, well, I'm looking for a strike. Well, a strike is that's a broad. A strike, that's way too broad. Because is the umpire calling it? Is it my pitch? You know, is this the kind of pitcher that I can afford to take a strike against? You know, there's all kinds of different variables and scenarios that we find ourselves in as hitters, and there's no one set game plan. That's why game plans it's hard when you're talking about game plans, because, okay, we got a game plan, but then what if the umpire has a high strike zone and my game plan's out the window? So anyway, we talked about that. And I also talked about this, and this is something that not a lot of people don't talk about. I talked about selfishness with my hitters. And I'm gonna put it like this. If I'm at the plate and my team is tied or down by 1 or 2 late in the game, or if it's early in the game and I'm facing a pitcher that's going to be tough to score on, that's when I give myself up and my bat up, and I look to get on base, maybe take more pitches, maybe try to draw a walk. I maybe look down third and check out with my third baseman. Is she playing deep? Is he playing deep? Or I even try to get a runner over and move the runner over to the base with my out. In those scenarios. In any other scenario, I'm looking to drive that run in, or I'm looking to hit a double and get myself in a position where I can get in a scoring position. And I'm doing that for me / my team. In the other scenarios, I'm 2 strikes. Anytime you have 2 strikes, you're giving yourself up for your team. You got to fight, get on base. That goes without saying. The other scenarios, it's you. This is for me and my team. Because if I get this double, I did it for me, and I also did it for my team. Like, that's just. And if you're a hitter and you don't think like that, you're lying. And if you don't think like that, that's probably why you're mediocre. I'm telling you right now, big time players want to be in those situations, and they want to get those doubles. They have the mindset for those big time clutch. I don't even believe in the word clutch, but if you had to put a word on it, clutch. If you were to ask your coach, and not everybody would do this, but if you really believe in yourself, ask your coach, Coach, who are the top 3 people on our team that you want to have up to the plate? Game on the line. And they'd have to give you an order. Coach, I want to ask you an honest question. Who are the top 3 people on our team that you would want to have up at the plate, game on the line, every single time, no matter what? Who are those people? Top 3. And your coach, but be careful if you ask that question, because your coach just might be honest with you, and it might not be you. And if it's not you, that's a problem. That's a freaking problem. Because that means you don't got what it takes. You're not trustworthy in that situation. You have not proven yourself to be trustworthy in that situation to begin with. So that's a real issue, and you need to work a little bit harder, a little bit smarter to be able to say that you're the person that your coach wants up at the plate, game on the line. All right? Some things to think about.